Hey everyone, it's Ashton, and I want to make this topic because I think it's important. It's something I've been struggling with myself, and I've honestly been kind of scared and rethinking how am I going to talk about this. And trigger warning, by the way, we're talking about feeling sexy, so I'm going to be talking about body things, so if you don't want to hear that, turn off the video. Where I'm at in my transition, I've had my chest surgery. I've been on hormones for a little over 2.5 years. I don't have any kind of bottom surgery at all. Being a man who doesn't have a body down there that you would traditionally assign as being a male body, I kind of have internalized a lot of things that make me feel not sexy, that lead to dysphoria. I'm allowed to, as a trans person with this body, fully embrace as a means of survival, right? Because that's what transitioning is about. Transitioning, I think we can all agree that transitioning is about survival, and as a mode of survival, allowing myself to feel sexy with the body that I have right here, right now. And I'm allowed to have dysphoria about it, and as a way of survival in this moment, right now, allow myself to embrace my sexuality and feel sexy with the parts that I have. And I'm allowed to do both of those things and have those feelings at the same time. I'm so sick of the feelings inside myself that are eating me up, of not allowing myself to say, you know what, I don't want to qualify that. I don't want to look at my junk down there and be like, okay, I'm handsome, whatever, and I need to make up for that part. I'm sick of feeling like I need to sexual partners, feeling like I need to qualify that. This is what I have, take it or leave it. I'm allowed to feel sexy the way that I am, and if you don't view me as being sexy for the body that I have right here, right now, because you've internalized the same things that I've internalized, that like trans bodies aren't allowed to be sexy. No, fuck that. It is what it is. It is what it is right here, right now, and my body is not an apology. I'm not gonna qualify. I'm not gonna made to feel less than as a man. In reality, when I have really amazing intimate partners who do get it and just view me as a man with the body that I have, I don't feel like I need to explain myself. I mean, you know, obviously having conversations about like how you want to navigate your body is like beautiful in any situation. I think all people should have that conversation with their partners before they have sexy times. But I don't feel like I have to be ashamed of that or make up for it in any way, and it just is what it is, and they view me as a man, so, which I am, and I shouldn't have to be made to feel like I'm less of a man, because society sucks and puts all these problematic, fucked up, internalized bullshit that like breeds this depression inside me. I'm single now, and I want to like explore new dating things and people, and I'm really starting to be like, you know what, I don't have to settle for people that make me feel like I need to like qualify my body, or that I have to be like, hey, by the way, I'm trans, I'm sorry I'm trans, I'm not gonna be able to do this, this, and this, or whatever, like I apologize, but I hope you still accept me. No. Like, embrace me fully for me, or to the left. That's how I feel. And I feel like I need to own that. I think we get in this place of like, because you need to have dysphoria in some sense to access medically transitioning, that if you don't have dysphoria about that, there's a problem. But I think that I'm allowed to, as a mode of survival, try and let go of, for right now, the fact that society tells me because I don't have this particular part, I'm not allowed to feel sexy as a guy. And I think I'm allowed to feel sexy as a trans person. And it gets problematic in the way of how trans bodies are objectified especially in the porn industry, in mainstream society, in a non-objectifying way. I'm allowed to say, yes, I'm a man, and I have a different body, but it's not more or less of a man's body. This just is my body. Right now, I don't think it's realistic for me to get any type of bottom surgery, and then recognizing who would I be getting those surgeries for? Would I be getting those surgeries for myself? Yes, it would be easier to stand up and go to the bathroom. But would I be getting those surgeries because I would be scared that a person, like a sexual partner, wouldn't view me as a man unless I had this particular body part? I don't want to get a surgery for anybody else. And I think I'm allowed to feel sexy as a trans person. I'm a man, I have a man's body, I have dysphoria about it, but just because I have dysphoria about it, how other people are going to navigate my body, I'm still allowed to feel sexy in my body as a mode of survival. I don't know what like the thesis statement of this video was supposed to be, but I just want to say that it's okay to allow yourself to recognize that it doesn't have to be black and white, that dysphoria and feeling sexy don't have to be like this, like you either have dysphoria or you feel sexy and you totally embrace it. Like it can go back and forth, like transition is a process, it's not black and white. Can we all stop policing other people's feelings in a way of like, you need to feel this way in order to be this way? No, you can agree with the fact that if this is what it means for me to survive and trying to own that aspect of me as being sexy and not despite, like I'm sexy because I'm trans, I'm sexy whatever, not despite that I'm trans. If I need to own that as a mode of survival, if any trans person needs to own that as a mode of survival, we should support them. That, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. At least attempting to deconstruct the internalized bullshit that society puts on trans bodies to either be objectified or to not, or to have totally not be viewed as sexy. Like, I feel like there's a middle ground. And viewing trans people as people, what a revolutionary concept. Like, comment, subscribe, all of those beautiful things. You can follow me on Instagram and add me on Facebook, Tumblr, all of that. I'll leave the link in the description below, and I'll keep making topics because I'm trying to like manage school and all of that, and I know that I've been really wanting to make new topics. I've been thinking about a lot of things, and I think I've been holding back because I'm scared of offending people and I don't want to take an angle or a side on it. But you know what? I just gotta talk about what's real and show vulnerability in that sense, because you know what? I think people respect you when you show vulnerability, and not everybody has to agree with you, and that's why I make this channel. So there it is. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.